For 23 years, I've had the comfort of chilling at home during Ramadan, but not this year, because in 2025, Islam Channel have sent cameraman Noor and I on a challenge to showcase how different communities prepare for, observe and celebrate the holiest month in the Islamic calendar. From open iftars to charity dinners, we're going to cover it all, so join us this year as we take Ramadan on the road. Welcome friends, family, associates, one and all to Ramadan on the road. We're back again, back on the pothole-riddled roads of the UK, where every bump takes at least a few days off my lower back's life expectancy. But enough of me complaining, we are on episode 9 of the series, the penultimate episode before we hit those double digits. So let me shut up for once and let's hit the road. Finally, after a long journey, we eventually made it to our destination. From London to Bedford to Birmingham, where around 30% of Brummies are Muslim, making it one of the largest Muslim communities in the UK. The city is home to over 200 mosques, including the world-renowned Green Lane Masjid. But recently, Birmingham has been the home to something very, very unique. The local government here have teamed up with world-renowned artist Muhammad Ali, aka Aerosol Ali, to host what he has named Ramadan Streets. For 5 days, what once was an antisocial area in Birmingham has become an environment for Muslims, non-Muslims, friends and family to gather and celebrate Ramadan. And the best part is, it's all after sunset, so there's no waiting around for iftar. Let's dig in. But before we headed inside and properly saw what the Ramadan Streets had in store for us, it only made sense to speak to some of the guys who have been waiting hours, yes, hours to get inside. Let's see what they had to say. So how does it make you feel seeing thousands of Muslims gathered here today to attend this Ramadan Streets all together in Ramadan, celebrating the holiest month in the Islamic calendar?
Amazing. It gives me I can't even describe how I feel right now. Being around all these people and here for the same thing, to enjoy this food.
When I saw it first at home, my eyes lit up when I saw this, but I thought I'm going straight there. I'm telling all of these lot to come with me. I'm going straight there.
All week to come here. On Monday we found out, and we were planning it all week to come.
You planned it all week just to come here tonight, yeah?
It looks really nice, and it makes me feel like I'm everyone's together, and then we all have something in common.
So if you guys weren't here, where would you guys have been?
Go fried chicken.
What made you want to come down to tonight's event?
Because I've seen it on TikTok and all that, and the food looks banging, so I thought I'd come down. Other places, everything's haram and that, so here it's all halal, so it's good.
Unity, good atmosphere, not only to have a meal or something, but to get to know yourself. Ramadan is like reflection.
Well, how does it make you feel seeing thousands of people coming from all over the country, coming to Birmingham just to attend the Ramadan Streets?
Crazy, because it's a big city and loads of people have come.
It's exciting to see different cultures and different, not cultures, but different people.
What are you looking forward to the most?
Alhamdulillah, I'm looking forward to the smash burgers, the ice cream.
All the food, yeah? All the food. Is that your dad, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is he going to pay for it or you pay for it?
He pays for it.
He's pays for it, yeah? So you're going to make sure he splashes all his money, yeah?
Yeah.
Dad, are you ready to splash all your money today?
Oh, I've got no choice, unfortunately.
There's nowhere else to eat on Coventry Road apart from here. I'll tell you that right now.
No, so you guys are looking forward to the food, yeah?
Let me tell you what I'm ready for.
What are you ready for?
The brisket samosa.
Wait. There's a brisket samosa?
There's a brisket samosa.
And
I'm telling you now.
Jack
and potato as well. That's what you gotta go check out.
I need to go check.
Corn dogs.
What are you looking at? The corn dogs?
Yeah.
Okay, some halal corn dogs. Have you ever had corn dogs before?
No.
So this will be your first time being able to have halal corn dogs, yeah?
I think we're gonna try the jerk chicken, and I've never had a Korean corn dog before. It was my first time.
I think she's hooked now.
Yeah,
she can't stop talking about the Korean corn dogs.
The Korean corn dogs.
The Korean corn dogs. Loads of people have said that they're looking forward to the Korean corn dogs. Have you ever had Korean corn dogs
Yes,
before?
I have.
You have, and they've been good, yeah?
Dairy King.
You're looking Dairy King. Okay,
Yeah.
what particular item in Dairy King are you looking forward to?
Raisin, the chicken tenders.
Now there's been a bit of controversy around this Ramadan Streets that some people are saying, you know, we shouldn't be having events like this in Ramadan. Ramadan's a time for worship. What do you make about those type of comments?
I think you've got to strike a little balance, really. A bit of both, really. So yeah, you've got your own worship, which is between you and your God, and also the family atmosphere, the sharing with others. That you need to encompass that as well. So yeah, I think it's a very good idea to have this.
It drives unity. There's obviously a Ramadan vibe here, but at the same time, it's ensuring that those practices and certain rules and procedures are followed, and sometimes they can be quite tough to adhere to.
Now, being from Birmingham, how does it make you feel seeing people, thousands of people from all over the country coming to this city of yours to come to visit the Ramadan streets?
I'm really, really pleased. We've met a few people that we've been standing here in the queue for the last hour or so, and very nice. Some people from Leicester, Derby, even further afield, and everybody's very nice, very friendly, and I'm proud to say that Birmingham can produce something like this and have all these people gathering that sort of want all the same thing. So yeah, it's lovely.
Absolutely love it. The more the merrier, really. I want to spread the word that, you know, Birmingham is a place to be. Got so much love to give, you know, and especially in the month of Ramadan, you know, we want to share our love also with the indigenous of this country. Not only just the Muslim, but also non-Muslims, say what Islam is really about.
All right, last question. Why is Birmingham the best city in the world?
It's full of culture and there's loads of places to go.
I think Birmingham truly is the most amazing because it has everything, and it's at a medium pace. So it offers you everything, but not too frenetic and not too boring. So I think it's got everything to offer, and the people here, I think, make Birmingham really. It's perfect.
Some of these guys had been waiting ages to get inside. Even the guys who went to do Tarawih at Green Lane Masjid still found the queue just as long as they had done after they'd left it a couple of hours before. We've been in the queue for an hour, still waiting. I feel like we've barely made any progress, but for the Ramadan streets, it's worth it. All right, still waiting to get inside. It's been like 2 hours, hour and a half I think it has. I'm freezing. Even despite my northern blood, I've had to put my hood on, I've got my gloves on. I'm freezing, but it's going to be worth it because I've heard inside there's brisket samosas. Yeah, brisket samosas. So I'll stay here forever if it means I'm getting them. But we finally managed to get inside and see the man behind it all, Muhammad Ali, aka Aerosol Ali.
During the kind of warmer months of Ramadan, you know, in previous years, people have been spilling out onto the streets in cafes, coming out of the masjid and actually just hanging out because the weather was good. And it was a great vibe of Ramadan, and people were just eating away from their homes, a bit more iftar in the restaurants with the friends and and your family, and it was become a thing that was a very social thing, you know, like iftar, invitations and going out and all of this. We saw like streets filling up, restaurants filling up, and and it was great. It was great to see that. Certainly, in the society that we live in, it was great to see that how Ramadan was becoming a very visible public thing. Iftars were becoming popular, non-Muslims were kind of becoming more aware about iftar and what Ramadan is. And that was a really, really positive thing. The streets were getting busier. However, in the city of Birmingham, along the Coventry Road, there was something else happening, which was chaos was kind of emerging from that. These narrow streets weren't designed for such strong, numbers of people, big numbers pouring at the mosque at the same time, all piling into restaurants. And it became a kind of an issue in a way, whilst the local residents and businesses and people who were around there, they might not really appreciate the chaos of the parking and that we see in our communities. And for a few years, that's been just becoming to a kind of boiling point. It became a problem. Parking was one of the key things, groups of guys hanging out. And then there was articles in the newspaper, I still remember it, Ramadan markets from hell. This is seriously problematic that that Ramadan was seen as this problem almost in this society. And I remember feeling like, we got to do something about this, and it just kept bubbling, and I felt like there was going to be an explosion, if you like. So it was high time that something was done about this, the hijacking of the name of Ramadan by people who took it to a place that was a negative space. And I just felt that it was needed to pull that out and almost take it back, the narrative. What we're doing here is decades and decades overdue. When we were growing up, our faith was something very private. We really didn't have much to celebrate. Even Eid, to an extent, was a little bit boring, let's be honest. You'd have relatives come, they give you £20, and you have lots of food, and that was it. Things are changing now, where people are recognizing there's whole new generations that need to be captivated. I'm an artist, and my job is to make things look great and feel great. And this was no different, you know. In a way, this is an arts experience, is a cultural experience. The aesthetics are key to me. So the way the things are laid out, the tent that you go to that is dimly lit is more of a reflective space. The walls that are illuminated with visuals, you know, you'll see pictures from Haram, you know, beamed onto the walls. You know, you'll see these video diaries that we filmed of people talking about the reflections of Ramadan. You know, captivating content that can be seen as people are walking in and even driving past. So it was high time that something was done about this.
I mean, I feel like you can't really add much to that. Muhammad explaining his thought process behind the entire event really resonated with me, because it's exactly what we've been trying to achieve with Ramadan on the Road, to bring people together, to engage with the youth, and by showing them, regardless of whether they're Muslim or not, that Ramadan can be and is a celebration for all, and that you don't need to sacrifice your religious obligations during this month, and that you actually can enjoy the month too. Now, I don't know about you, but after all the talk of food in this episode so far, I'm starving, and I had my eye on that viral jacket potato, brisket, beans and cheese.
This is our viral brisket spud, yeah? I'm going to be making these for you right now. See how we do it. You got to get the butter in, bit of salt, bit of pepper, a lot of cheese. Now we're going to put the beans on, baked beans.
So I was meant to do a food review, but then cameraman Noor and I were so hungry we forgot. But let me tell you this, it banged. I mean, of course it banged. Did you see that cheese melting below the brisket? Oh, I wanted another one. Even though I couldn't give you a food review though, I did manage to convince some of the Ramadan Street attendees to tell us what they thought of all the good food on offer.
I'm from Birmingham. I'm 10 years old and my name's Noor, and I'm going to be trying this kanafa boba thing. It's very good. It tastes like the Dubai chocolate.
Tastes like the Dubai chocolate, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it worth it?
Yeah.
Alright, Aiden, tell us what you've got here.
Some like potato tornado like thing. It's like some swirly thing.
What made you want to get that? There's so many different options. What made you want to get that one?
I love potatoes.
You just love potatoes?
Yeah,
I mean, I love potatoes too. Do you want to give us a quick review?
Yeah.
Just yes.
Yeah, no, it's just nice.
Out of 10, what are you saying?
Say like a 6.
6 out of 10. What
Yeah.
flavour did you get?
Garlic mayo and cheese.
Garlic mayo and cheese. Have you managed to try any of the other food?
No, not really.
Nah, that was your first thing. Are you
Yeah,
going to plan on trying on some of the stuff?
I'll try and get everything, you know.
You're going to try and get everything, yeah? I've heard the Jamaican jerk chicken is very good. I've heard the pork brisket is very good.
Yeah.
And I've heard the fried ice cream is very good as well.
Fried ice cream?
Fried ice cream, yeah.
Yeah.
You heard of fried ice cream? I'm guessing you've never heard. Well, I've heard it's very good. It's somewhere over there. You might want to check it out.
Yeah, I'll try that, you know.
I'm from Birmingham and I'm 7 years old and my name is Solo. I'm going to be trying this boba and it's strawberry flavour. And it tastes like strawberries with whipped cream.
Strawberries with whipped cream. What are you saying out of 10?
10.
10 out of 10 as well.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sammy. I'm 7 years old and today I'm going to be trying these pistachio little pancakes. It's crunchy and it kind of tastes like whipped cream a bit.
So it kind of tastes like whipped cream. How are you saying out of 10?
100.
100 out of 10. Guys, you finally managed to get the brisket. Long
Yeah.
wait. You guys have waited for ages. Give me your review. Put it in.
All right, 3.5 hours of waiting. Let's see.
3.5 hours of waiting. It's halal. It's Islam, everything's halal.
Wow.
It's really good.
4 hours you guys have waited.
That's good.
It's really nice. It's really nice. It's worth it. It's worth 4 hours. That's what it's
4 hours.
No, that's really good.
What's the brisket saying?
That's really good. Bro, it's so saucy.
It looks so soft.
So saucy. The chips are crispy.
It's got everything.
It's amazing.
So
It's
nice,
really
yeah.
good. I'd recommend it.
Come to Birmingham.
Come
Get
to Birmingham
this.
just for this, yeah?
It's really nice.
Would this be a perfect iftar meal?
Yeah, I mean, ideally, if the queue was lower, this would be the best day out.
I
It
would
would
be
be a
here
good day
every
out.
day if the queue was lower.
Out of 10, what you
I
say?
mean, look how soft it is. It's so soft.
I'm looking, I'm salivating, man.
Wow.
Wait, hold a bit.
It's good.
Tender.
10 out of 10?
So tender. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10-10.
This is what I want to get.
Now, I'd spoken to Muhammad, I'd spoken to the attendees, but I really wanted to speak to some of the guys that worked tirelessly to make sure it all ran smoothly.
I counted almost 3,000 people yesterday, so it's unexpected. I mean, we never planned for this. Like, it was meant to be for the local people, for the local community. But as you know, as Muslim, we welcome our guests, and our guests, we've tried to be hospitable to them. Myself, I escorted an elderly couple who were non-Muslims who'd been waiting in the queue for an hour, and the Muslim lady said to me, "Brother, there's a really old couple waiting in the queue, and they're probably going to be in the queue for another couple of hours." So I took it on myself, spoke to the organisers, and we agreed that, yeah, we can. And I told the people as I was pushing them through the queue, look, they're non-Muslims, they're really old. They were probably in their 80s, and they came out and they were non-Muslims. They wanted to experience the vibe of Ramadan. They've probably never been to anything like this or been invited to anything like this. So I thought, why not? So we okayed it with the team, we okayed it with some of the guests. We asked them and we pushed them through.
Honestly, it's unreal. It's unreal. It goes from me putting a lot of work in behind the scenes, creating the videos, creating the hype, I guess, for the event. But to see it come to fruition, to see it come to real life, and I can see the number of people here, it's honestly surreal, man. It's surreal.
With what we've done with the Halal Food Festival, we could bring something extraordinary, something special. And when Soul City Arts and the Birmingham City Council came to us and they said, look, we want to deliver this event and we think that you guys are the perfect fit. This relationship that you and Soul City Arts could, work on together is going to, it'll be perfect. And alhamdulillah, we are here, and as you can see, it's a great project, alhamdulillah. I want, kids to be able to sit around a table, college kids, university students, to be sat around a table, and when they're talking with people from other cultures and they're saying, hey, we go to Glastonbury, or, we go to this music festival, or whatever it is, our kids should be proud to stand up and put their hand up and say, we go to Ramadan Streets. This isn't just about food. This isn't just about, just being, a festival or a marketplace. This is about having, the spiritual feeling of Ramadan and feeling proud about it, doing something positive where we can come away from it and feel like a couple of years ago, we had a bad reflection on Coventry Road. Now we've got a positive reflection, alhamdulillah.
Wow, what an event. For 5 days, Coventry Road held what has to be one of the most unique initiatives the UK has seen, with over 30,000 people coming far and wide just to see it. I can't wait to see what Muhammed and Soul City Arts do next. That is it for episode 9 of Ramadan on the Road. What a brilliant way to enjoy the penultimate episode before we hit big number 10. I don't know how we're going to go bigger and better than the Ramadan Streets, but we defo will, I'm sure of it. If you missed any of the previous episodes of Ramadan on the Road, or you just want to watch them all again, because why wouldn't you, then check out Islam channel on YouTube or visit the website where you'll get to see all the episodes in full and maybe even binge them over the weekend as we continue to take Ramadan on the road.